Hold on. All right. So check this out, right? Check this out. Look, this is why I feel that a lot more men are
enough, bro. I'm ready.
Are afraid to commit, right? Because there's a lot in play. There's a lot of risk for a man. And I'm talking about the 10%. I'm not talking about the low income dudes, all right? Because they ain't got shit to lose. But I'm talking about the 10%, right? So this is why they don't want to commit, go into marriage, because a lot of the times what happens in a marriage, you get the divorce. Yeah. A lot of the, everything that you own now officially becomes half for your spouse, right? And so now, it's based on, so the man carries a lot of the weight in the sense that I can provide so much value. But what can you tell me as a woman, as in what do you bring to the table that maybe another woman can't bring in, right? So that's a question that a lot of women can't answer. If you go on a date, you ask a woman, what do you bring to the table? What do they tell you? Oh, I can cook, I can clean, I can do this and that. Okay, great, cool, that's cool, but I can find that somewhere else. Yeah, true. You know what I mean? So, okay, but let me ask you this. Let me ask you this, and this leads me into my question. As a woman, what do you both bring to the table?
I think if you could roll a clip from last podcast.
And then we rerun
what I said. No, like.
You should remember if it's what you said. Because you stand on business right now.
Yeah.
You stand on business.
Some business.
Like I said last podcast, what makes a house a home?
A man being happy.
Facts. I could agree to that. If
a
man ain't happy, it's gonna feel like it's hell.
100%.
Okay, let me ask you.
I could say it goes both ways as a woman as well. I'll give it to you. I'll give it to you. It goes both ways.
Yeah, absolutely.
It goes both ways because it goes back to communication. But where does it start? A woman has to be submissive, so she has to cater to her man, make him happy. If she makes him happy, guess what he's gonna do? Make her happy in return.
But how does she become submissive?
What you mean?
By being masculine traits.
How you make a house a home. So if you're in the house that he said, "Hey, come on, move in with," boom. So, okay, now it's your turn to make it the house. Make it feel like it's a home.
Sure.
So now I'm providing for you. I'll give you a roof over your head. Oh, I can do that on my own. Men don't care about you doing that on your own. We really don't. Okay, you're Miss Boss Bitch, independent, do. Okay,
care.
Cool. No, we shouldn't. Like it goes, like I'm saying again, majority of girls we know they can provide for themselves. But when your actions are, I'm this masculine, independent girl, that turns the men off that you really want to attract.
Well, what it's doing, it's moving the men that can handle me out the way for the men that can handle me.
Yeah, then where are you gonna find the men that can handle you?
They gonna pop in because they
not gonna pop in. Back to your actions.
But here's the thing.
Back to your actions.
Let me kind of go off of that, right? Yeah. A man who is successful, who's built his way into the current situation as he's in, right? He's built his way up. A man shouldn't have to handle a woman. And this is why, again, we choose women who are more in their feminine, because we want to feel like we're in full control of our masculine energy, right? We want to feel like, hey, look, you trust us. You are comfortable enough to say, hey, look, this man is going to lead us in the right direction, right? Without you having to question what it is, my decision making, any of that, right? If I feel that way, 100%, I'm in.
All that's earned. All of that is earned.
Oh, no. Look, hold on. Actually, I understand. It's earned, and you will feel that probably within the first 3 dates, 4 dates.
If you put off the vibes, right?
Because I can agree with that, because there are some guys who are they have
they're deceptive.
Deceptive intentions, right?
Yeah,
that's what I meant to say. They don't have the right intentions, right? They're not straightforward from the start, and they'll lie their way into a position.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? And I would also argue that the reason they do that is because women can't handle the truth. But hey, it is what it is, right? And so, if a man's truly moving intentional and you see those traits, then it would make sense, right? Where you would, quote unquote, be more submissive and being in your feminine. Again, that depends on the man and how they display themselves.
1,000%. I 1,000% agree with you. But that's earned, right? You can't expect me to be submissive to you. I don't even know you. Like, this is our first date. This is our second date. I'm going to be on my P's and Q's because my time is valuable, right? So if I'm giving you my time and you're giving me your time, it's respected mutually, right? But if you are not respecting it, or you're coming off on some like riffraff shit, then you're gonna get a different.
Hey, shout out to Riff Raff.
Yeah,
You're gonna,
Riff Raff,
you're
cool.
gonna
Yeah,
get
yeah.
a different side, as every woman should pick and choose which side they want to be. If they want to be feminine because they put them in that feminine energy, then be that.
Would you rather be in your full
I would
feminine?
love to be in my full
Okay.
feminine. And I
Cool.
am
Yeah.
in my full feminine. But when I got to be masculine because I stand on values, I stand on me, then yeah.
But you have to no. But you have to no. Hold on. Hold up. No, but there's a reason.
No
There's a
way.
reason why she's also her masculine, right? We go back into she has children, right?
Yeah.
She has to play both roles,
She's
so she's not just
fully in
gonna.
her
Well, I don't have to play
masculine.
both
No, but she
roles,
has-
But I have played both roles.
No, she has to because
Right now you're playing masculine.
Right now,
Hold on.
I'm giving you my answers, and you're taking them as masculine.
No,
I'm
no,
giving,
I'm going
I'm
off the
giving you my
actions.
honest truth.
because look,
No,
I can
I'm not even
understand
saying it
this.
in a bad way.
I can understand this, right? Because she's not just gonna meet somebody and automatically have them step into their masculine because she has children. In the sense that, you know what I'm saying, she has to play both those roles because she can't trust in a guy who she just met to step into that role.
I understand.
And so earning that role is you know what I'm saying, it's important because if he does earn the role, obviously he knows what he's getting himself into in the sense that you have children, right? And he has to step into that.
Right,
Right?
absolutely.
Yeah, so I completely understand that, right?
I'm
and so
just saying she's in her masculine.
whereas
right
let me
now.
kind of no 100% she's giving that off.
Yeah,
But
for
whereas
sure.
as Lisette here, let me tell you. So as
Not even-
you
Who, what's my name?
Lixette. Lix? No, what is it? What is it? Not wasn't it
Thank you for having me.
Lixelle.
Hey,
My
it's
bad.
so hard. It is hard to
Lixelle.
say. It is hard to say.
It
It
is. I keep
is.
forgetting the X.
Trust me, it
Lixelle.
is.
Okay.
That's
Whereas Lixelle, you don't have kids,
I don't.
so you would automatically step into that feminine role if
Mm-hmm.
you meet a true masculine man.
Yeah, if he
Correct?
was attractive, yeah.
Okay, yeah, and he you see all the traits and okay,
all
yeah.
the traits,
So
yeah.
So
pick
that-
the rich dude from the beginning.
She would 100% pick the rich dude.
Yeah,
No,
yeah,
for
yeah.
sure.
I just feel like you might not because you have kids right now, and that's where I understand. Since you have kids, you have this thing that you have to protect. So right now,
Yeah,
since you
absolutely.
are separated and you're not married with him, you are in your masculine energy. Yeah, you want to be in your feminine, but you are in your masculine because you're providing, taking care of the kids, coming
Yeah.
back home, being feminine, etc. I know it goes back and forth, but like you said, you want to be in your full feminine. So right now, since you're in your masculine,
Yeah.
you're tearing away the men that you might actually want. And I understand, like you're saying, that if I just whatever time goes by, the right man will come into my life. Well, the right man is not going to come around because all we're doing is going off your actions that we continuously see. So let me.
that's
I'm just going to give you a
okay.
scenario. Let's just back it up. Let's say I'm 40 right now, sitting right here. I would be like, I don't know if I want to talk to her because she seems so masculine. But if I can see more of this feminine in you and you can bring it out to me on a second date or a first date, then I can say, you know what, I'm going to put a lot of that to the side and I can understand where you're coming from. But that's because I'm sitting right here in this situation. If we're just walking in the store and I can just see how you're acting and your actions are, I know you're in your masculine energy, especially if I walk up to you with your two boys at Target and you're like, yeah, I'm divorced. I'm going to be like, okay, right now you're in your masculine energy because you're having to provide and do what you got to do.
Yeah.
So that's the actions I'm seeing. But on the date is where it's going to defer. But how many things are going to get to that date? Because like you said before, you'll go on a date, but he might not be what you want him to be attraction-wise or whatever it is. So you're already deterring away the guys you want to talk to because you're so masculine. And I can guarantee you, I'm telling you, me and
But
him
I
can
think
feel the vibe of
yeah, no,
masculine-
100%, 100%.
masculinity came into the room as soon as
100%.
I was like, damn,
But
there's two guys in
let me-
here and then she's here. I'm like, damn.
Let me kind of put this let me put this into perspective, right? Because if she's truly attracted to a man, she's folding 100%.
Yeah, she's gonna start folding like,
For
hey,
sure.
I can
All
make
that
this
masculine shit is out the
accommodation.
window.
I could do this. I could do that
Yeah.
for you. Boom, 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 boom.
Yeah.
Oh, I like that. Okay.
Because what's it
now-
gonna look like if I'm folding for everybody?
It's not about folding for
Well, no,
everybody.
it
It's just
is.
about.
It is.
No, but
It
it's
is.
the energy that you can give off, and you can
Sure.
feel like, okay, hey, maybe
Hey,
I
I
should
give
be
the
a little.
energy off to the right people. And
I
that's
get what
all
you're
that,
saying.
and that's
Hey,
and
I'm
I
not
never
saying
look
anything
and I
bad.
never look for it, right? Because what's meant for me is gonna come to me. I don't chase nothing. I attract it.
Oh, wait. Okay. All right. So let me ask you this. All right. It's good that you brought that up,
Yeah,
right?
sure.